everyone, so I am combining two big gift giving events in one video, and at first glance you may think it odd to combine Mother's Day gifts and graduation gifts in the same event, but at least for me, I feel like a lot of these can overlap. I personally would enjoy receiving most of these. Some of them are more specific than others, but be that as it may, I'm going to throw them all in together because you're probably shopping at the same time for both of them, so I thought it would be easier to just throw it all in one video. And I'll throw a bunch of ideas at you here, but I'm also going to have a blog post, so if you're in a time crunch, I'll just put that link down below, link it up here, and you can go look at it at your leisure. So in no particular order, let's just get through a bunch of ideas for Mother's Day, which is coming right up in the United States, May 12th, I want to say, and graduation, whether it's for college. I'm going to gear this pretty much if you're graduating from high school, going to college, because that's where my mind is at. I have a graduating high school senior, so that's where my brain is. Okay, let's start with what is sitting right next to me. Barrington Gifts makes a lot of amazing presents that are not particularly gender specific. So, believe it or not, when you send your kid off to college, they don't necessarily stay put. There is a lot of weekend traveling. They go on little trips, they go visit friends, they go follow their favorite sports teams to another campus. They go places. They sell a lot of great items for weekend trips. If it's, whether it's a big tote, this is my first Barrington totes bag. This is the Savannah Zip tote. It does have a little outside pocket. It's the smaller of the two options that I have. These are fully customizable as far as you pick the pattern, you pick whether or not you want a stripe or a leather patch. You'll see that in a moment. I also then bought a larger one. This is the St. Anne. It's quite a bit bigger. I went for the leather patch here and the monogram like this. Also has a zip top. This one also comes in a non-zip top option. For those that don't want a tote bag, they have a gender more neutral big weekender bag. They have luggage tags. They have key rings, keyring wallets. I'm going to list all my favorite more gift specific type items as well. Now, if you're a mom, I think you would enjoy receiving all of these as gifts. They have eyeglass holders. They have cosmetic bags. I personally would be happy to own every single thing the Barrington Gifts offers. Hint, hint, any of my relatives watching. But I think you can't go wrong for a graduating person or a mom. It's a great site either way. Another great place for gifts, Mother's Day or graduation, is GIGI New York. And like I mentioned in a previous video, they are offering the MsGoldgirl audience. Sounds weird, but those of you that are watching my videos, they're offering all of you a really generous 30% off discount with the code MOM30, but you don't have to have a mom or be a mom to use it. It could be for anything on the site, but that site has a lot of great options for all kinds of gifts, whether it's one of their purses, or again, they have luggage tags, they have wallets, key rings, all, for men, women, boys, girls, what have you. And in the description box below, I'll list again some of my picks that I think you cannot go wrong with there. And since we're on the topic of bags and things like that, another favorite of mine, and speaking from experience, I bought these as gifts for a lot of people. HART. I actually got this as a birthday present myself. This is one of the smaller pouches. I love pouches. Everybody loves pouches. This is the smallest option. This came with a certificate to get this. I think it's called hot stamped. I can get either my name or monogram or whatever I want stamped here on the leather. They come in every color you can imagine. Shane actually received the DOP kit, the shaving kit, as a gift when he finished his football season. All the seniors got that. They have backpacks, they have tote bags, weekender bags, you name it. I think it's very popular in Texas, but all over the country, HART is becoming a big phenomenon, and graduating seniors love it. When my oldest son, Jake, graduated from high school, he got a personalized laundry bag from them. Again, this video could go on for hours if I list every single idea, so to save time, I'll just keep throwing everything down in the description box. But please, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, underneath my head, there's a thing that says show more. Open that up. Okay, and like I said, graduating kids, but also moms, we love this stuff. Especially when we can put our name on it, then we know that the people that live in our house are not going to take it. Another thing that is popular, that would be popular with both moms and graduating people, are these. I've mentioned them a ton in my videos. Let me just snuggle with it again. It is the Kennebunk Bliss Plush throw. That is a lot to say. I have just the one in navy. I keep saying I'm going to buy more, and it just never happens. They've released a bunch of new colors for spring. Everybody loves a cozy, soft throw. I'm going to put this down, otherwise I'll be snuggling with it forever. Whether it's a kid going off to college that just wants something to snuggle with, or a mom just wants one to, just have to, again, snuggle with. You can't go wrong with it. And like I said, there's some new colors for spring or for a dorm room or an apartment or what have you. It's a great gift. No one would ever say no to that. Love, love, love the Kennebunk Bliss Plush Throw. It's hard to say. I'm going to stick with gifts that can go for either category, Yetis. So Yeti has a few options. I like this size. These things keep your drinks hot or cold, so I can fill this up with coffee or I can fill this up with a cold drink now that we're coming into summer. I like that Yeti has started coming out with their cupware. I don't know what you call this. These tumblers in different colors, in different sizes. They have a coffee mug version as well. But another brand that is killing it with the cuter, more fashion shapes and colors is Corksicle. And what I really like about Corksicle is that they are coming out with coolers, or they have come out with coolers that are more, it's a travel friendly. Yeti makes some amazing coolers, and I'm sure they're very expensive, but they are incredible coolers. And whether you're a graduate or a mom, you're going to love them. The story I always like to say is we hosted a homecoming after party one year, and we asked the parents to drop off whatever they were bringing for the party early so we could set up early. And one of the parents had signed up to bring ice, and the dad dropped off a Yeti cooler full of ice at about noon on Saturday. The party wasn't going to start until midnight that night. And I said, ooh, that ice is going to melt. And he's like, just you wait. When he came back Sunday evening, about 6, 7 o'clock at night, to pick up his Yeti cooler after the party, the ice was still perfectly solid. That stuff is in it. It had been sitting outside in, 90-degree heat for 36 hours? It was insane. So Yeti coolers are amazing, but Corksicle has just come out with some amazing coolers. They're backpack type coolers. They come in more friendly colors if you're a woman. They also have more gender neutral colors, but it's not as huge as the Yeti ones, but they're cuter. Let's just be real. And you can wear it as a backpack, and it has an outer pocket. The Yeti coolers are amazing, but they're huge, they're heavy, they're cumbersome. I'm really into the Corksicle ones. They also have more of a duffel bag looking one that's like a weekender bag. So you can fill it up with your clothes when you're traveling, and then when you get to your destination, you can take all your stuff out and run to a convenience store, fill it with ice, fill it with your stuff, and take it to tailgate or whatever it is you're doing. So I think those would be great presents, again, for your graduating person or a mom. Last idea that overlaps for both my categories is Erin Condren things. So moms like to write things down and keep track of things, and so do a lot of graduates. I think, according to my emails, that Erin Condren is releasing her new life planners any day now. This is my current one. It's really pretty in the light. We're coming up on a new school year. Obviously, graduates are going to have to start keeping track of all of their new assignments because they're going to be getting straight A's. Can't go wrong with getting them either, they were going to want to personalize. So I would recommend just getting them a gift certificate for a new life planner, or if you want to get them ready for taking all their notes and stuff, maybe a small gift certificate. And then, she has the pen sets and all the colors, or if you want to get real fancy, this is mine that's been living in my purse. The new leather bound notebooks. I love these. I have one that's lined. You've heard me talk about these forever. It has the ribbon to mark your spot. I had my notes for book club, and I love these. And they, you don't have to they're all kinds of colors. You can get, this one isn't monogram, but you can get them stamped with their name or initials on them. You can't go wrong with all the different Erin Condren things. I think whether, again, mother, graduate, great gifts. But then for more specific, just for graduates, because that's what I have on my brain. So hopefully none of the children that I'm buying these gifts for will be watching. But like I said earlier, just because you send them off to school doesn't mean that they're staying put where you put them. I know from personal experience, they make friends at college, and then they go to their houses for the weekend, or they follow their team to another college for a weekend game, for a football game, baseball series, what have you, or they go to an overnight for fraternity or sorority formal. They come home for a weekend. They're going to need some sort of small overnight bag, luggage, whatever. But A traditional suitcase usually doesn't work because they're living in a dorm that is the size of a prison cell. So I found these bags on Amazon. These are amazing. They come in a bunch of different colors and several different sizes. They're made from really, I don't know how to explain it, a really tough grade, like nylon fabric. They fold up, they're duffel bags, I should have led with that. They fold up into almost nothing. The reviews are incredible. So you can get a pretty good size. I think almost every size or every size, don't quote me on this, read the description, depending on which size you order, but most, if not all of the sizes that are available would fit in an overhead compartment on an airplane. But they fold up into nothing, so when you're not using them, they can easily fit in a closet, under their bed, or what have you. So it's not going to take up space in their dorm room. I think one of those bags paired with a luggage tag for a graduate is an amazing, perfect gift. Some other ideas, especially for those that are moving into a dorm room or their first apartment: toolboxes. These kids don't have tools. They're going to need at the very base like a mallet, a bunch of screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, some pliers, those kinds of things, and they'll use that for the rest of their lives. Definitely something handy to have. Some gifts for graduates that not only the graduates will appreciate, but their parents will be very thankful. Cold hard cash. These kids need money, and their parents will be really happy that you're giving it to them and they're not going to have to do it. Giving them cash, do I have to obviously they're going to find a reason to use it. If you're not comfortable just handing over cash, gift cards to Bed Bath & Beyond, gift cards to Walmart, gift cards to Home Depot. These are places that they're a Target. These are places they're going to go to get things for their dorm room, school supplies, things like that. If you know where they're going to college, do a little research about the town around them. Gift cards to restaurants that are within walking distance or that deliver, fast food places, pizza places. They're going to get sick of eating the food that's at the dorms on campus, Starbucks gift cards, Uber and Lyft gift cards. You will be their most favorite person ever if you show up with those kinds of gift cards. I cannot tell you, as the parent of a son going into a senior year of college, I cannot tell you how much money I have seen going into an Uber account. Uber gift cards, they're on every college campus in America. That's how the kids get around these days. They don't walk. We walked. They don't walk. They don't take the bus. That's free. No, they use Uber. So Uber gift cards or Lyft if that's what's on campus, money well spent. Couple other gift card ideas. A lot of these kids do get new computers as a graduation gift, or they're still saving up for one. So Apple gift cards are very much appreciated. Gift cards to Best Buy are also very much appreciated. I know this is a mother of boys, PlayStation gift cards. They do still play PlayStation, and I do still see charges to PlayStation. So PlayStation gift cards. Also, something that kids do not think about until they need it: personalized stationery. They are writing thank you notes. They're getting references for jobs, internships. They do need stationery. So some nice, classic, business-appropriate, personalized stationery. Doesn't have to have their address on it, but just their name is going to be something they're going to need, and they're not going to know they need it until they need it. So I think that would be very much appreciated, and it is a great gift. But if you're overwhelmed and you can't think of anything right now, May and June, when everybody's graduating, or even in August when they leave to go to college, I assure you, come September, October, they're well into their freshman year of college. If you think of something to send then, even if it's a $10 gift card to Starbucks, that will mean so much to a freshman who might be feeling a little bit homesick, even if it's just a little note saying, we're thinking about you, hope you're having a great year at XYZ University. It will mean so much to them. And you know what? It's kind of the same thing for Mother's Day. Yes, it's always great to receive a gift, no matter what the occasion. But as a mom, the best gift that I've ever received from my kids is a long note inside a card telling me how much I've meant to them as a mother. It will trump any gift that they will ever get me. So, I've listed all the great gift ideas, but at the end of the day, sorry, getting a little choked up. At the end of the day, a long handwritten note telling the person why you love them and why you think they are so awesome will mean the most to them. But that's not the end of it. Please, in the comments below, trade some gift ideas. Tell me what y'all think would be great presents, whether it's for graduation or for Mother's Day or whether it's a mother who's graduating. Let me know what you think. I will love to hear what your thoughts are. As always, you all offer some of the best ideas I've ever seen. Don't forget to open that description box for all the ideas, links to the blog, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.